Hey, it's Brian and Chris here from Resolve Technology. And today, Chris wants to talk a little bit about BitLocker. I guess there was a recent Microsoft Windows update, July, and what it's doing is it's triggering the BitLocker prompt on computers. And Chris got a little bit more information on that and how you might be able to get out of that, the message that pops up. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, so there, after installing the July 2024 security update, it's AB5040442. You might see a screen like this upon booting up, and you're pretty much locked out of your computer. You need to enter the recovery key to get back into the system. Now, generally, this would happen, say you do a BIOS update, something was changed with TPM, which is an acronym for Trusted Platform Module, certain update, dirty shutdown from a power outage on a server, especially, you might see something like this. And if you have remote IT staff, it's just going to look offline to us, even though it looks on at the physical location, but you need a monitor or something to turn on, and you'd see it's stuck on the recovery screen. So generally, your IT should have this BitLocker. They should keep this recovery key. And if you have higher tiered Microsoft licensing and your Intune joined devices, maybe you're getting away from on-premise infrastructure. Intune usually handles that and will hold all the keys. You can set it up, you can configure it that way. It can be configured on premise. I think what we do as a security measure is we make sure it's configured on mobile devices, laptops, Windows tablets, etc. But we always keep a backup. Like when you go through the BitLocker setup process, I'm not going to go through it, but turn on BitLocker. At the end, you can download a file or a PDF. I usually just download it and do a PDF file, and I back it up into our documentation software. They save to Azure AD, save to Microsoft account. I usually just print and
save it as a PDF.
So BitLocker, and just so you know what it looks like, go through that. So when I open it, this is recovery key right here, bam. So that's what that blue screen is asking for, a key that looks like this. Now, if you have multiple drives, it might depend on the setup. You might be unable to get into a data volume, a secondary drive. That's password protected. That's another way it can show itself.
I'm thinking this might be useful with the recent CrowdStrike patching issue or update that they did, because it gets into boot loops and things like that. And you mentioned power outages and probably boot loops. You might randomly see this. It might prompt you for the BitLocker key. So this is very timely for people. All right, Chris, was there anything else you wanted to add?
Yeah, they said it happened before. And then it can also be retrieved by logging into the BitLocker recovery screen portal using your Microsoft account. So if it's a personal computer or an Azure AD joined computer, and you sign in with a Microsoft account to get into Windows, it's not an on-premise AD account or something like that. You'd go to this portal here, sign into your account, and then, yeah, you could recover it that way too. But that's depends on there's multiple ways you can go about getting.
All right, Chris. Hey, thanks for the tip. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.